Oh. I bit through my own cheek while explaining how I got my black eye.
Can you explain how you got your black eye?
Oh my god,
again?
I cannot.
Because people literally think I'm you at this point.
As they should. Ow! What the fuck? My hair is like caught.
It's in a coat.
How does that even happen?
It's dry cleaning. But it's
She's gushing. She's gushing.
What's those like things that make the noise when you
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're Mackie and Amanda. I'm Mackie.
I'm Amanda.
And we're the Spooky Boos.
I feel like it's been a long time since we said that.
I was literally thinking the exact same thing.
It was crisp though.
It was. It felt good. It felt
good.
right.
It felt perfect. We're back.
We're back.
Sorry everyone, we didn't die, but Mackie did for a little while.
Oh, I did. I got so sick. It's like a November thing, I guess.
It's the same thing that happened to you last year.
I know.
And then you gave it to me.
I know.
And so we
quarantined from each other this year, so that didn't happen.
So we're back. But
yeah, it was brutal. Alright, so we just pulled up to the location right now.
I'm so excited. It's been such a long time coming. It took a long time to even get here.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it's on 1%. Please tell me you have batteries charged.
I don't have extra batteries.
Are you kidding me? It's your one job.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I actually have a Jackery in my car.
Is it charged?
It's always charged. It's solar powered.
Wait, and you're telling me you leave it in your car?
I do leave it in my car, not all the time, but it's temperature resistant up to some pretty high temps.
That's perfect because I have to charge my phone too.
Even better, because it has tons of different ports available for any type of charger that you need.
Alright, well good thing we have the battery charger on hand, right?
It's 1%, so I say we break out the Jackery.
Let's break her out.
In honor of Black Friday, Jackery is offering all of you guys up to 50% off their products on their website now through November 27th. So make sure you go check it out, and thank you Jackery for sponsoring this video.
So I was out and about and this random guy standing next to me
At the perfect
height. He was tall AF and he just turned super fast and his bows were flying. It hit me right in the eye. And I went, ow, what the fuck? You hit my eye!
That's the part that made me laugh.
No.
And he was just, I would be
Yeah.
throwing down. I'd be bowing down.
That's why you don't go out ever. Don't ever leave your home ever again.
Can't condone it.
No,
Just stay home, binge our videos.
And then while I was telling her that story, I bit my own cheek.
Oh my gosh, I know you. That's what you were doing. You were doing that.
Yes.
Ow!
But anyway, that's besides the point.
That's just to get it out of our systems.
Yeah.
But that's so funny because this isn't funny at all because I feel like that story is hilarious and this video is so serious.
Yeah.
Like now that we got it out, I'm like, so I don't know how to transition into this other than say there are times when I run into strangers, like truck stop bathrooms in Arizona. I use that as an honorable mention because it literally happened. But I mean random places, out and about. I don't get all bit in the eye, but I see dead people.
Yeah.
And if it is not awkward, tell the person if I can. But this is a little bit different because the person I did the reading for and the spirit I connected with, I never met the person I did the reading for. I still haven't met the person that I did this reading for. It wasn't online, which I have done readings online, but this is just crazy.
Yeah, so basically, I don't even remember, I can't remember if you straight up just text me for this reason or like what started it, but...
Well, yeah.
I'm pulling it up.
Okay, for me, what started it is I was driving my car and a woman popped in my car with me. It was 5 o'clock. I was going to a bar class and this woman popped into my car. She stayed the entire day with me. I actually wondered, am I going to see somebody at this class that's for this woman? Wasn't the case. Drove all the way home and I probably got home around 7. At this point, she's still with me. She's in my house now. And we were texting and probably like, early into the conversation,
I said I used it for 2 months and then it was a lifesaver. And then you say, how's go today?
Like it was such a hard topic change.
Yeah.
I could not ignore it anymore. I literally remember where she was standing in my house. How was group today?
And I say in all caps, why did you just ask that? Literally, why?
I said, do you want me to be honest and tell you I was just curious?
And I said in all caps, be honest right now.
I said in lowercase because I'm not yelling at her. Someone has been with me for a little while. They were showing me stuff at group. See, what time is this at? 10:44
p.m.
So almost 6 hours.
Yeah.
Well, probably about 6 hours
Yeah.
after this girl had been with me.
And I said in all caps, shut the fuck up. Then I calmed down and went to lowercase and said, okay, I need more detail right now.
Sorry, our text kind of crossed when I said that you've been showing me things with group. I said, like, things
yeah.
that I would associate with it. So by that I mean sometimes, like, if she's not speaking to me, which she wasn't, they'll show me images, and so I knew where you were that day, and
yeah,
that's why I asked. So I said things I would associate it with it, and then she was so yelling at me,
okay.
so I yelled, and I said, ha ha ha.
Why?
Because you were so upset. I'm like, how could you be so upset about me asking how it
Yeah.
went? Oh, and then I said that I saw you guys all sitting, like, in a group circle.
And I said, stop, but keep going. I'm not going to say anything else until you're done.
I loved that too, because that reminded me of the one girl in our video who was like
the
boy who got hit by a carriage. And she just would not help me. She's like, what else do you see?
Yeah.
What else do you see? And I'm like, I see a little boy.
Okay.
God. Anyways, I respond. I saw a whiteboard, and so that confirmed to me where it was. Later, I saw a room with you and one other woman who was leaned forward.
And I said, OMFG.
That's it. You really did leave
That's
me
all I
hanging
said.
again.
And then I said, do you see the hair color of the woman?
Brown. One
Me,
word.
light or dark?
Dark. Almost black.
Me, yep. And then I say, that's blank, as in a lady's name.
Like, I go on to describe exactly what she looks like perfectly, how she was leaned over, what she was wearing, like, with the buttons, and then, like, the cream colored, you go, shut up, that's it. I go, this is so weird. The reason we share that part is because this person came in and, like, showed me all of these things of group, and I don't even know why I saw it all. But later on, I tell you who's showing this to me, this woman.
Okay,
is that where you are now?
I said today was the heaviest day we've had to date. And you said interesting. Okay.
Because that kind of means if someone's having a tough time, like a hard time, you know, I saw your mom with her mom the other time, she goes, oh my gosh, I've been thinking about her, like, or even when that wedding happened.
Yeah.
And I described the wedding perfectly in the desert.
Yeah.
Or on the beach with the cactuses.
Yes. It's crazy.
But special time, or like time when they're needed. So that's why she'd been with me for 6 hours.
And I said today was the first time we've ever, like, sat on the ground in a circle. And then you said, I sought that. Long story short, we did something that was just, like, extremely heavy. Like, it was just, like, very intense, like, for the first time ever.
No, just like, like, I don't even know the word to use. Just, like, get it all out of your system,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like, a good sharing thing.
Exactly. And so then you say you've been getting stuff since, like, 4:30, maybe 5.
Wow, I was on with that time.
Yeah.
Normally my memory's non-existent.
I said, no way. Who's there with you? Do you know if they're related to someone here?
And our text came through at the same minute. I said, I have no idea who they are. I've never seen them before in my life. I said, oh, and, like, I realized, I said, maybe that's why.
I asked you what they looked like.
I said, honestly, mostly a shadow. I could feel that they were a woman. Wait, the next text is so funny. You said, can you ask if they can give you a name of a person? And I said, you're so nosy.
Then you say, the loudest bang on my wall.
And then you're so nosy is in all lowercase.
Yeah.
And then just, I think it's so nice, you're so nosy.
It's
and,
all
then,
caps.
and then it was just like...
You say, I'll ask. Immediately you say Jenny, and I go, in all caps, I fucking knew it.
And I
Jen.
I said, is it Jenny? And then I said, no. But then, could it be Jenna? And I was like, no. And then you said, Jen.
Yeah, and that's because the whole time we were talking about this, like, if there was anyone, like, there was this one girl I was thinking that I'm like, I just had a feeling that it was going to be related to her. And so when you said that, I was like, I fucking knew it. Like, it is just for specific reasons, but it's just like, it made so much sense out of everyone you could have said. Like, that 100%. Not even a question in my mind that it was, like, related to her.
The fact that I got 2 variations of the same name, Jenny, and then I said no, all capitals, and then I said Jenna, isn't it? And then I said no. Like, I literally texted it. I was texting faster than I could talk to her, and then I said no. And then you said Jen, and I said, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How did... You said, I swear, knew it was going to be Jen.
And then you said tap, tap. And I said, yep, and you said tap. I said, oh my fucking god.
I said, it's going off in my house right now.
Me, OMFG, OMFG.
I said, okay. I said a separate text. Okay. How the who's Jen? WTF. Okay, this is why I ask.
Yeah, and then I just basically said, like, there were some things that, like, happened earlier in the day, like, in group that, like, would have made me think that, like,
like she had a hard day.
Yeah, she had a hard day. Yeah.
I said, that's insane. I'm just shocked. I'm all impressed. You said that's why I knew it was going to be for her. And then this is the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not with her. I've never met Jen, and is it appropriate for me to bring this up? But also, this woman's been with me for 6 hours.
Yeah.
So I literally asked you. I said, should we tell her, or should you tell her that there was a woman here with me?
And I said, yes, I will.
I said the one thing the woman did show me was lace.
And I said, shut up.
I said, what?
And basically, like, a lot of things we talked about were just, like, clothing related, like, in a way.
Like,
so,
something that a grandma would think, like, lacy stuff, you know? Like, this was the one thing that she did say to me. Because how I said she wasn't really talking, she was showing me the same thing. I even said again with the lace. The one thing she showed me was the lace. But when she showed me the lace in the car, she reminded me again, and I've been trying to think about this and keep it in mind. When I get information, sometimes I just have to say it out loud and share it. I don't need to think in my mind and connect lace. That could mean this. That could mean, like, I thought doilies, like, with a grandma and lace. Like, that's just where my mind went. And she goes, like, don't assume on your own thing. Like, the person that this is for will know what you're talking about. Okay. And I just, like, shut up. I was like, okay. I said, this is insane. You said you're gonna shit. You're gonna shit.
Okay, I said, does the lace have something to do with that, or does it mean something between them?
I said, okay, it's so funny you ask that, because I feel like you all do a lot of digging, and you definitely get stuff out of me and, like, make me answer questions, but you like, that's a weird one to ask.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I said, it's so funny that you ask that. You know what she told me today? You're actually gonna die.
I'm ready.
I said, this isn't for you to interpret or try to figure out. Just tell them when you see this person, because the message is meant for them, and they'll know exactly what it's in reference to. I said I got that over and over again.
And I just said, no way. OMG.
I said, I can't believe you just asked me that.
I'm dead. Well, I don't even know why you said that.
I said, that's why I didn't say what it was. I just said it was lace.
And I said, I don't even know why I asked that.
Me neither.
Huh.
I said I didn't even want to try and guess because I was told not to.
Wow.
I feel like, do you hate me? Reading this text back, I'm like, wow.
I just don't know what else to say to these things.
I said maybe it's because this woman knew it was a hard topic and it was a hard day for her.
Yeah.
And you go, I literally can't. From the outside, when I saw lace, I go, it's not my place to know as a stranger, because I didn't know Jen.
Yeah.
But it would, like, you do.
Yeah.
So for you to be able to tell her, hey, your grandma was here and talk about it, it's much more comfortable than me, a stranger, running into her and being like, hey, it's gonna be better coming from you than it would from me.
100%, yeah.
Look, and the time, wow, okay, wait, this happened. So the time that I was like, should we tell her? And you go, I think we should. It was at 11:11. Because I respond, look at the time, it's 11:11.
And I said, wait, so are you getting the lady's name or not?
I said no. And then I said, I got a C. And then I said, was me getting the first name not impressive enough for you? Because names are my hardest subject.
So funny.
Like, the fact that I nailed that first one and then you're just like, got another one.
And then I said, okay, I'm gonna ask her tomorrow. The next day, I was super eager to talk to her. And
how do you even bring that up? Me brings it up constantly. How did it feel for your first time? How was popping your cherry like that? Like, letting somebody know that their loved one is, like, with them.
It was...
Were you uncomfortable? Were you nervous at all?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get really nervous.
I know you do.
No, you really weren't nervous at all.
No, I was excited.
See, like, I'm always so worried that people won't be open to it. And if that's the case, I'm always just like, I'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so, well, I started out by saying, hey, like, do you believe in, like, mediums or, like, anything like that? And she's like, like, kind of, a little bit. Why? And I was like, okay, this is gonna sound, like, really weird, but my best friend is a medium, and we were talking yesterday, and there was someone there, a spirit there with her for you, and she called you out, like, by name, and, like, specifically, like, gave details about you, and, like, called, like, said your name, and she's like, what? Like,
did she believe you right away?
She was just like, huh.
I would, like, putting myself in her shoes, I would fall over. I would pass away.
Yeah.
This is also my first time hearing how this interaction went, so I'm, like, dying.
So I was like, okay, so, like, what she was told was that the lady who was with her is a grandmother, and her name starts with a C, and she mentioned something about lace. And she's like, what? I'm like, do you have any grandmas, like, with the C name? And she's like, oh my God, my grandma Catherine with the C. She's like, my grandma Catherine. And I was like, oh, is she still alive? And she's like, no, she died 3 days ago. And I was like, oh, are you serious? And she's like, yes, like, my mom just went to visit her, like, in hospice or the hospital or wherever she was, and she literally died 3 days ago, and it's, like, been a huge thing.
But she hadn't told anyone.
No, and, like, no, she didn't tell anyone, but at first she was like, I mean, like, I have a grandma whose last name starts with a C, and, like, that could be it, and then that's when, like, 5 seconds later, she's like, oh, Grandma Catherine. Yeah.
The fact that it was one of those names, too, and that wasn't it, but it was, like, in real life, because I remember this, too, it was one of the names that could either be spelled with a C or a K. And I was like, oh my gosh. The fact that I knew it was a C, and it was 3 days, that is so soon.
It's crazy. And so she's like, well, like, what did she say? Like, and I was like, it's literally just, like, her saying, like, I was here with you, like, I was there with you at group, like, I'm still here, like, just basically, like, a message, supporting you. And she's like, oh my God, like, that's so cool, like, I'm gonna have to look into it more. And then, like, the next day she's like, I talked to my mom, and like, it's totally, like, her, and like, the fact that you saw it in there, I'm kind of like, what do you know? I'm just kidding, but
what else do you
like,
know?
that's kind of scary, but
now that I think about it,
no one's safe.
It is a little unnerving. I didn't choose this. Like, I was just minding my own business, and it's like,
I mean, I tell you everything anyway, but, like, still.
But the fact that I did see so much, like, down to the color of shirt that this person was wearing, and that was just a weird day.
That was crazy. And did the lady leave after?
Yeah, I've never seen her since.
Wow. Did she leave that night while we were talking, or, like, the next day?
That night.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
But when we were talking about it, like I said, I remember where she was standing. Like, I was sitting on my couch, and she was standing to the left in my room. Like, you know, my TV stand in the middle. She was to the left.
No, I was literally freaking out because just, like, it was such a different day than it usually is, and, like, we did specific things we've never done, and you, like, called those specific things out, where I'm like, there's no possible way you would have known this.
I knew it.
There's no way.
That's weird. Sorry about that.
Like, you didn't even, like, this spirit knows that I know this girl, and that, like, you're gonna tell me.
That's the thing, and you're gonna be willing to tell. Like, I have people that I feel like I have friends that I know if I told them the same thing and said this person came through, for, like, they would be hesitant or nervous to tell that person. You just trudged right in there.
I just did it. So
sometimes I can't even do it.
I know you can't, and I'm always willing to do it. I don't care. Someone can punch me in the eye. Doesn't matter. Nothing new here.
Oh my gosh, my eye! On that note, hopefully I don't remote you into your house, but if I do, hit that like.
Alright, children, don't do any drugs, don't drink, because Amanda's always watching.
I won't do that, I promise. So I can't promise because I didn't choose that.
Yeah, I mean, you've done it to me like 2 times now.
Yeah.
When Sammy died. And now in my safe space.
No space. Safe.
Yeah, no safe.
Well, if you like this video...
Danger, danger, danger! No, not the people's elbow.
But there is one more announcement that we want to make.
So, we said that when we hit 500,000 subscribers, we are gonna take one of you guys on an investigation with us.
So we're super excited. We want to stick to our word. Our only problem is there's 500,000 of you guys, and we don't know how...
In case you didn't know, we hit 500,000 subscribers.
Oh my gosh, congratulations, you guys! Go us! Look at your new tattoo.
Bo needs one.
We're super excited, but in order to do that, we have to put all of you guys into a generator. So if you are serious about entering...
That sounds so violent. We've got to put all of you guys into a generator. Okay,
Yeah!
alright, let's do
and
the
then put them all into... That's how you make me feel.
Okay.
So, Mackie, how are you feeling today?
Right now, just... The fuck up pinky, I literally can't.
Ew, I didn't see.
Yours. Okay.
We have to put all of your guys' names into a generator in order to pick one of you fairly. So if you're serious about doing this, comment on...
We're gonna make a post on the community tab and comment on that.
Yes.
And like Amanda said, only if you are super serious and actually want to do this, and if you're in the US, unfortunately.
We're so sorry, guys. We will get there eventually. Maybe when we hit 1 million.
Yeah. There you go.
We're trying, but unfortunately we are keeping it in the United States this time.
Anyways, super exciting.
I think it'll be really fun. Go comment on that community tab.
And we will generate the winner on December 1st.
Wow, that's my dad's birthday.
Thank you guys again for giving us a 500,000.
No, it literally feels unreal.
It does.
Like, I saw a picture of us from our very first video, and me in the yellow shirt.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're holding the camera.
Yeah, I know.
How did we get this far?
I have no idea.
You guys.
Anyway.
This was your guys' fault.
Well.
So we appreciate you more than anything.
Well, on that note, thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed.
If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
And other than that, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.